Hello, it's Paul again. This time I'm going to have a look at a Status Quo song 4,500 times. Now, the beginning of this seems to be causing a bit of difficulty for some people. I've had a couple of requests to how I actually play this. So I'll take you through the introduction of it. Most of the song is chugga 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 chugga, but the beginning of it is, well, I'll show you how it goes anyway. There's a couple of fine live performances of this song by the Status Quo on YouTube already, so take a look at those and see what you think. But anyway, before we start, what we're actually going to do, your guitar is tuned slightly differently than it is normally. What happens is the A string is no longer an A. That's what it is normally. But what we actually do is take it up to a B. So to get the B, if you're in standard tuning, play the B, the open B string, and tune your B to it, your A string to it. There we go. That's what you want. So now, in fact, let me just take you through it. I'll just show you how it goes, the little introduction, and then we'll break it down after that. Okay? So this is how it goes. That's the beginning of it. The singing, when the singing comes in, it goes over a little bit of those are the chords that we play, which are a B, an A, or an A sus2 actually, and an E. That's the introduction of it. Then when the actual singing starts and this really starts to rock out, because it's tuned with a B, open A string to a B, you can play the 4th fret of the 4th string and the 3rd string with the open B string now, low B, and you can get that little chug going on. But anyway, we'll concentrate on this beginning. Your first chord is a B5 chord actually. It's just B's and E's. No, it's not. B's and F sharps, I should say. Now that chord there, middle fingers, 4th fret, 4th string with your 2nd finger, 4th fret 3rd string with your 3rd finger, and your open B, and your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the top E string, which is an F sharp. There's a reason I'm playing it that way actually. Normally I would play it that way, which is using 4th and the 3rd. But this time I'm going to use 3rd and 2nd on those two notes there. So you've got your A string tuned to a B, 4th fret F sharp on the 4th string with your 2nd finger, 3rd finger 4th fret of the 3rd string, open B, 1st finger 2nd fret of the top E, which is another F sharp. So we've got B's and F sharps, and that's the one we're after. That's the strum. got that? Or you want it slightly easy? Or leave it up to you. That's the first bit. Now we slide those two fingers down to the second fret of the fourth and the third string. So they're going from the fourth fret of those two strings down to the second fret of those two strings, and we'll put the first little finger on at the second fret of the top E string, which is another F sharp. So we're playing. So we're going. You got that? Those are your first two sounds. All with the B's at the sound. This B's like droning in the background. Now that's an A sus2 with another F sharp on it. Some kind of E6 I would imagine, but it doesn't matter. They're what we're after. That's the sound we're after. Take it off. Put it on the third fret of the B string. So we got. And off again. So we went from F sharp, open E, top E, D note, third fret of the B string, open. And that's actually a... So you're pulling off from the second fret on the top E, and you're playing the third fret on the B string. You could actually click those. So we've got. You got that? Then we'll go to, which is an E chord, but this time because the B's already, well, not fretted, but the B's already there, we're leaving the second finger where it is, fourth fret, second fret of the fourth string. We're putting the first finger on the first fret of the G string. That gives us an E chord, and then we're putting that little finger on the third fret of the B string again. So we're going down, little finger on, up, little finger off and down, little finger on and up. With that, back to the B. So we've got. That's it. You do that, so that's the twice. Down to the E. Now that bit there, so you play the E. That is the D note again at the second string. Down to the second, pulled off. That's quite. That could be quite a challenge, that. So you're going third, down to second, pull off. You with it? So we've got. It's all done with the strum. Down, up, and the pull. actually has a little, so it goes. Which is a B, taking off the top E, put it back on again, on the F sharp. So we go in. You don't have to put that little fill in. In fact, when I played the playthrough before, I didn't put it in. So it's let's do that nice and slow. That bit there. Wait once, slip down to the second and off. That little run there is open A string, which is now a B, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. That's all that is. So play it and open. Yep, down to that E again. That chord there is a D6th, which is 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the A string, open B, 3rd finger, 2nd fret of the top E string with that F sharp again. That F sharp turned up everywhere in this tune, but so you'd actually, and you're playing it from the B actually, I think, or you could play it from the 4th string. That's the sound you want. Plays it here in the song sometimes, which is 2 middle fingers on the 7th fret of the 4th and 3rd string. But at the intro, I think he plays it here. So we got. So we'll go through it nice and slow this time. You can get the hang of it. That's the introduction, and I've run out of time now because you get 15 minutes on YouTube now. So the rest of the song just alternates between the B, the A and the E with the typical Status Quo shuffle. But anyway, have fun with that, go back over it because I think you'll need to see the different parts of it, and have fun, and I'll see you very soon.